We have the second day coming up and we are absolutely pumped.
Yeah! You need the bigger net too? Oh. Yeah, it's a perch, it's a perch.
It's very heavy.
Totally inhaled.
Yeah.
Yes. Ah.
Good morning. We haven't had a fantastic sleep, but hey, we have the second day coming up and we are absolutely pumped. We had a first coffee already and we are looking forward to today because condition-wise will be much better than yesterday.
Today, no melting snow, no wind, only catching fish. That's what we hope.
Yeah, the second day we decided to go to a totally different area in the hope to find the most perch there. Like a 53, that was something we would like to catch in the film, a 53 centimeter.
I mean, after one day we could already tell it would become difficult to catch them. We didn't have any luxury where we had a spot that produces 4 or 5 perch. No. It was one every spot, and you know in advance if you catch one, in one day, the next day you're not gonna catch them.
The most important thing that we share is passion. Passion in fishing. Toon goes crazy when he knows he can go fishing, when he is on the water in the boat. For me it's more or less the same. I mean, maybe a little bit calmer than 20 years ago, but still I love fishing. Last night I was dreaming about fishing. Can you imagine that?
So currently we are today, as we said, in a different region of the lake, chasing a monster perch, and currently I'm looking at my side scan to see if we can find along the drop-offs and on tips of plateaus some interesting structure where, for example, the perch can be laying. As you might have seen, what I like to use, but what I also learned from Luc, so what Luc also likes to use is a side scan. So the side scan of our sonar is actually an underwater image, 20 meters left, 20 meters right of the boat, that shows you the contours of the bottom underwater. And this is a key factor to try and find hiding places for the fish. You're not only looking for fish, because sometimes you cannot see them, but you're mostly looking for structure and nice places to fish.
I'm preparing a different rod today because I want to fish with 5 gram net head, and this one is the W6 TNC, 5 to 15 gram. And I'm curious because I like to fish with the 50 bait casters, the W6 rods. And I think this rod, because it's lighter, it's building up more with a 5 gram tungsten head. So it goes like, so I can cast like 30-40 meter ultra light. And that's what I'm gonna try today, because I really like to fish with the bait casting with very light heads. And there's not so much wind today. And the feeling is just magic, the feeling. And then when they bite slow, you feel it on the tip like tick tick. Sometimes they are biting like chuk, but when they are biting very slowly, and you feel the bites, it's fantastic.
So we found some interesting structure, and it's very hard to spot fish on a structure like this. But I think there could be some fish on it. Check this out. We can see the seats. The seats of the boat. Some kind of a sank down boat. Yeah? We give it a quick try. Why not? Okay, let's go. Casting to the left of the boat.
Left, okay. Right. Oh, nice cast, nice cast. Did you fish here before, or is this your waypoint you put today?
Put today.
Okay, that would be nice. Try with the Texas style here, just to do something because I want to fish slowly. And I'm gonna put a creek now on it because the water is quite clear. This motor oil can be cool, and we've just found or Toon just found a nice area, a nice spot. So it's quite tricky to fish it because we think it's a wreck from an old boat. So Texas style is also very direct. I also can fish it very slow, close to the bottom, like that. So what I do is I put a rubber stopper on the line also. Otherwise the lead sometimes in the cast goes too far up. So this is 7 gram tungsten, a bead in between, and an offset hook, and a creek row in the motor roll 6.5 centimeter.
I'm starting off with a drop shot. The water here is much clearer, so I took a really small pintail, Shetty slim pintail, also a new lure, and I'm fishing it super slowly on a drop shot setup. I'm sure it will catch me some good sized fish, especially on these pressured waters. And it's very simple, just cast it out far away and retrieve it gently with some twitches. Let it rest for a long time, so do a few twitches like this, and then let it rest on the bottom. And again, a few twitches and let it rest.
Also we don't have a crystal ball. We also have to search, try, and after the day it's easy to say we shouldn't have done that, but that's after the day.
That's also fishing.
Nothing on the Titanic. One day, Toon, one day they are here. Maybe not today, but one day they are here.
That is for sure.
It's a new spot for us. So that's the way we do it. We search all the time. And if we find something, we try it several times. Sometimes you find a spot and it's 3-4 times nothing, and then suddenly there is a lot of fish around. That's the way we know it.
So as we told you guys yesterday, today we're in a new part of the lake. It's also a very good part, but it's searching from beginning on.
It's not that easy. It's always a lot of work and a lot of searching and a little bit of luck. Always good. And many people think, yeah, but you know the lake, it's easy for you, but it's not working like that. Because if you always fish on the same spots, you empty the spots and it can take a long time to build up again for a spot. So it's not like you catch 3 perch today on a certain spot. Maybe the spot is not delivering anymore for many weeks. It is like that. So that's why we are always have to start from zero again.
What is super interesting to see is that it seems like there is not a lot of fish in a shallow area. So we're gonna give it a little bit more time, but then we are going to try and find similar spots like yesterday. So a little bit more deep to see if we can find some active fish there.
Yeah, it's a lot of searching today. We have to find the pattern. Yeah. So far, no bites so far. It says nothing. We are full of confidence. We will catch one today. That's something I always say. We will catch one today, but it's not so simple, and it's also nice when it's difficult. When you finally catch one or find one and you catch it, it gives a good feeling.
In certain moments we are driving more with the boat than we are actually fishing, and you might have seen it on the second day, where we are for 1 hour constantly driving around simply because there's nothing to see. We're in a desert. Of course, when you have a slow start, you start thinking, and one of my thoughts was maybe there's just not so many perch in this area at this moment. Or we're not in the right spots. That can also be, of course. I think it's wise to move.
Yeah.
And we check 2 more hotspots here, and then I think we try a different area.
Yeah, all good. Yeah. It's part of the game.
Yeah,
Part of the game. I'm never in panic.
No.
I'm never in panic.
It's tough fishing.
We know what we are doing, so yeah.
All
Cool.
right.
Oops.
Let's get the anchor can stay in.
So guys, yeah.
So, we have some new hope on a spot that Luc found last week.
Last week, yeah. But it was on the end of the day, so it was getting dark, and I don't like to fish in the dark. So there's definitely fish. We saw some fish on the side scan.
We see them, but clearly very deep also.
Yeah, very deep, like 6, 7, 8 meter. Not like more, but.
Yeah. I mean 6, 7
Yeah.
meter.
That's deep for the perch. That's quite deep. But maybe there are also a few zener. So because I had a few good bites, but I lost them. They came off the hook. And the first one we caught, it was a perch. For us, it's we are still fishing with the same confidence than the first cast. That's very important. What I see on difficult days, that people think, the fish is not biting. My philosophy, and also from Toon, they are always catchable, but you just have to find the way and the spot. But you can always catch a fish, and that's because I did a lot of big competitions, and also I did also competitions where I was not fishing, where I didn't catch a lot. But in the end, there is always a winner. Somebody who found the system and the spot. So there are always to catch. You just have to go on and go on. But even on a day like this, it's for me it's very, very inspiring because if you catch one, then you really deserved it. That's cool.
Yeah. On the drop shot.
Ah. We did it. On the drop shot. My line is still in, but I leave it because we want this fish. We don't want to lose it. The first bite of the day, the first good bite of the day.
It's not a perch.
It's not a perch. Is it
It's very heavy.
a zener? Everything is welcome today.
Yeah. You don't hear me complaining.
You need the bigger net, Toon?
This W8 drop shot is a fantastic rod to fight these type of fish.
Super, eh?
Oh, it's a good one.
Good zender. Yes. Here you
It's
go.
not what we came for, but hey,
Here you go.
I don't mind. The first bite of the day. It's 1:30, and yeah, he took it really good. And look at that.
Oh, it was easy to unhook. Yeah.
That's a perch, huh?
Not sure yet. He keeps. You see what one spot can do in a day.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a perch. It's a perch. Yeah. Cool. That's cool, eh? My line was still out, so I thought I'd pick up my rod and start to retrieve. And I had such a fantastic bite. So.
Do you remember what Luc said?
Like this.
On tough days, there is also a winner. One spot can make a difference.
Yeah. So, and on the same moment, I had a bite of this beautiful perch. It's a special perch. He is a little bit damaged, but it gives him a little bit of character. So, yeah.
He has seen some things,
Yeah.
a little bit of
Yeah.
the fin here
Yeah.
and here, but he survived and he's healthy. And you took him on a net worm, right?
Yes, yes,
And
I did.
I had my bite on a new lure that I will be explaining shortly.
Yeah, okay.
That changes the day.
After 5 hours of fishing, and then we have a double strike.
Yeah.
That's how it can go, guys. And
That's how it goes.
As just said, we always believe in that we will find the fish anyway. So
Yeah.
it's confidence, and that's something we always have. Even after
Exactly.
5 hours with nothing, we go, we still believe in it, and we go, and boom, it happens.
And it's important.
Yeah, yeah. So never give up. That's a good lesson.
Yeah.
Never give up.
Sometimes I see people who are disappointed because, for example, they caught 2 perch and they are not big, and they say, yeah, we only had 2, but okay, hey, you had 2. You had 2 bites, maybe you lost
Exactly.
few, so it can be worse.
One thing that I would love to explain is how I'm fishing a drop shot. So first of all, give it a long cast in the water and let it drop down all the way to the bottom. Might take a while if you're fishing slightly deeper. Very important is that the lead of your drop shot is touching the bottom. So what you want to do is bring up some tension and twitch gently with your rod tip the bait up and down. So you're making a movement, especially when you're fishing a pintail, you're making a movement with the rod. So by giving it a slight twitch, the lure will move a little bit and the lead will remain on the bottom. And this way you retrieve the lure towards you. It's a very slow style of fishing, but it can be very effective. Yeah, fish.
This was one.
It's a big perch, huh? Looks like it's fighting like a perch, right?
But this was hard bite, I tell you. This was one for the net. It was a very hard bite. Wow, man, very cool bite. I think it's ended because the bite was so hard, but
But it's fighting strange, right?
Yeah.
It's a tank of a perch, maybe. Or a pike. A perch.
Oh, perch! Yes. This is cool, This is cool, man.
This is a long one.
Is this crazy or not? We are fishing for 5 hours, spot after spot after spot after spot, and now we are hitting a new spot. We have 3 bites in maybe 10 minutes. That's fishing, guys. 46 and a half.
46 and a half.
This beautiful fish. He's a little bit mean, but yeah, I could feel that on the bite. Oh, he wants to go back quickly. I think it's warmer down there. So
the reason we stopped here is on the last spot we caught them deep and we see a massive amount of bait fish. We know that zander and perch can swim with these bait fish, and we're gonna give it a try just because it's this much bait fish. You'll see it on the side scan left and right from the boat. There is an enormous amount of bait fish. And we are going to try to fish in between for possibly a different species.
ah, good perch. Big fish, big fish, big fish, big fish, big fish, big fish.
That's why we are coming here. That's why we are in Haringvliet.
Oh yeah. Oh, yes! Big one. Fat one. Big one, fat one.
Wow!
Whoa.
We saw one, only one.
Whoa. Look at this. Cool, eh? Cool, eh? Total inhaled.
Toch hier was, hè?
And the bite was so slow, like so on the tip. And I felt it. I said, And I waited 1 second. Look at this fish. Nice big one. He is a little bit white, but a very, very nice built fish. I love it when it's so difficult and then still you catch a good one. Gives you so much satisfaction. Fantastic.
I was waking up this morning,
It's not the first time we had very good fishing in the last hour. Ask my wife. I always have an excuse. Yeah, but I started to bite on the last minute when I'm come too late at home. So yeah.
felt like I was doing fine.
So we are running out of time.
Yeah,
So far,
it's a
tricky day, but I'm happy we caught 3 perch and a zander.
Yeah.
And we saw some fish in this area where we are right now. But single fish, not easy to catch, of course, because we see only one here, one there. But we are giving it our best to try and catch.
And it's already late. It's already 4 o'clock, but still I don't have the feeling it's late. I mean, it's a very comfortable fishing today.
Yep.
But, the conditions are good. It's cold, yeah, okay, but we have a very good suit on, and it's not wet. That's the most important thing. But I think anyway, Toon, we have a fantastic day.
Yeah,
Anyway.
definitely. Yeah.
Yes. Ah, good. Very good.
Pike.
Pike?
Yeah, I
It's
think
a
so.
pike. You think it's a big one? Otherwise I take the big net?
Not a big one.
No, but I take the big net because...
Felt the teeth.
Ah, yeah, he's right. It's a pike.
It's not a big one, it's better for the pike. As you can see, the networm is inside,
Complete inside.
completely inside. And again, these parasites. There you go. But this means if we weren't fishing with our titanium leaders, we would have lost this pike. It's not the species we're after, but hey, on a tough day, I don't care. Let's release this beautiful pike. And thank you for staying calm. My knuckles approve. Afterwards, I would say we wouldn't or we shouldn't have gone to a different area of the lake on day 2, especially because it was already hard and we would have to start over from scratch. But it was a risk and we took it. It was the only day where we had the 3 species. So I think that's also something cool. So we arrived to the final spot of the day.
And that's it for today. It was difficult and we did many spots, but yeah, that happens also. Eh?
Yeah, in the end we have some fish in the boat and not a real giant, but we have tomorrow still, and I hope that tomorrow it will be a little bit better, but we'll see.
Let's hope, and maybe we can end today with a bite. That would be nice.
Yeah.
And if not, then we save it for tomorrow.
Yeah.
See you.
On the 3rd day, we decided to go back to the area.
Yes!
Yes! Where we started on the 1st day.
Yeah. Good.
This is the perch of my life, guys. Oh. On such a difficult day, and he gave a super hard strike. Oh, and look at that beautiful perch. Oh, fantastic.
What a day, man. What a day. Look at this beautiful fish. How cool is that? How cool is that?
What a perch.